and welcome to Alice's Tea Party.
Oh dear, I shall be late. Oh my dear, my whiskers. Oh, I shall be very, 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 very late. Oh. Well, why are you standing there? Aren't you coming?
Me?
Yes, you. Yes, come. I shall be late.
All right, well, why won't you everyone join me? I don't want to do this alone. Let's follow the white rabbit. Oh, we're running. We start with running.
To be late, but wait. Maybe we can skip. Maybe we shall try skipping. Maybe we won't be late if we will skip. And but let's swim. And backstroke and run. I'm so very tired. I'm so very, very tired.
Oh no, I'm falling! Oh, where am I going? I wonder how many miles I've fallen by this time. Oh. Okay, and now I see some doors. There's a really, really big one. I can barely reach it. Oh, and there's a middle. Oh, but this one's locked. There's a very tiny one. Oh, but this one's unlocked. But even if my head would fit through, I don't think my shoulders would, and I'm not much use without my shoulders. Oh, this says drink me. Oh, what a curious feeling. I feel like I'm shutting down like a telescope. Oh, now I can fit through the door. And now that I'm through the door, this says eat me. Oh, and now curiouser and curiouser. I'm opening up like the largest telescope there's ever been. Goodbye, feet. Oh, what am I to do now? I wish I hadn't cried so much. Now I'm in a pool of my own tears. What shall we do next? I think I must swim. Oh, I'm trying to swim to shore. Oh. Okay, good. Now I'm on dry land. But what shall I do to get dry? Oh, are we shaking? Shaking. Everyone shake to get dry. Ooh, shake. Dear, how very strange everything is today. And yesterday, things went on just as usual. I wonder if I've been changed in the night. How do you feel? Are you the same as you were yesterday? I feel different. Was it taller maybe, or is it thinner? Or maybe even older. But I'm not the same person. And if I'm not, the next question is, who in the world am I? That is the real puzzle.
Yes, who are you?
I hardly know, ma'am.
Well, what do you mean by that? Explain yourself, child.
I can't explain myself, I'm afraid, ma'am, because I'm not myself, you see.
Well, I won't ask this a third time. Who are you?
I can't remember things as I used to. I don't keep the size for 10 minutes together.
Well, what size do you want to be?
Oh, I'm not particular as to a certain size. Only one doesn't like changing so often, you know?
Well, what size do you want to be? I mean, help this child. Right here. You.
Okay, but one side will make you grow taller and the other side will make you grow shorter.
One side of what?
Well, the mushroom, of course. Don't you know anything, child? Have we met before?
Why, yes, Your Highness, we have.
Well, did you recite your ABCs?
I think I'm a bit old for that now.
Well, did I give you permission to think about that?
No, I don't believe so.
No, did I give you permission to believe? Oh, come now, child, speak. And if you're too old to recite your ABCs, you must have learned something in school, right? Yes, what do schools teach these days? Recite a poem for me, that would work.
I'm not sure I remember any.
Well, that's sad. I carry spare poems with me everywhere. Everyone should. Oh, let's see. Here, try this one.
Well, all right. Let me see. It's called How Doth the Little Crocodile.
Mhm.
How doth the little crocodile improve his shining tail, and pour the waters of the Nile on every golden scale? How cheerfully he seems to grin, how neatly spread his claws, and welcome little fishies in with gently smiling jaws?
Yes. I love that line. One should always curtsy after one reads a poem. Are you curtsying?
I'm trying to.
Is everyone in the kingdom curtsying now? Can you see them? I can't see them. Are you curtsying? I hope so.
Well, if you don't know how to curtsy, you cross your feet a little bit at the bottom with your toes out, and you grab your skirt or your pants or whatever you have, and you bend your knees and you bend your head down, and then you come back up and put your hands over your lap.
Very nice. Now, don't you have somewhere else to be?
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. We are going to be late. We shall be late. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, come on, come on.
Excuse me, could you tell me which way we ought to go?
Oh, this child knows nothing. Read this to her, please.
Thank you. Well, which way you ought to go depends a good deal on where you want to get to. And if you don't much care where you ought to go, then it doesn't matter which way you go. And if you don't know where you want to go, then you'll never know which way to go. Got it?
That makes no sense either.
Off with her head.
Oh, but be sure to get somewhere if you only walk long enough. Yes, you're sure to do that. At the very least. Have you been walking long? Have you been walking short? Long or short, it doesn't matter. Have you tried walking long? I sometimes walk short. Here, walk short with me. Try it. Come on, come on.
Okay.
Short, short.
Short? Walking short?
Little itty bitty steps, short, short.
Little bitty steps, okay.
You have to bend your knees because you're short.
Yes, of course.
And then when you're walking long, go
Stand up, okay.
And then you take a big step.
A big step. Lots of big steps.
Take bigger steps.
I'm trying. My legs can only take me so far.
Oh, enough of this walking short and long. Have you figured out your directions yet? Yes? You can walk short or you can walk long, but in that direction lives a hatter, and in that direction lives a hare. Oh, visit either if you like. They're both quite mad. What are you waiting for? Go! Choose a direction, just go.
Okay, well, I guess I'm going this way then.
Let's go.
Okay.
Oh, hare. Oh, rabbit, make some noise. Let that girl dance while she's walking.
Come on. I have to dance to the party. It's a big party.
Okay. You dancing while we walk?
Very good. Which way did you decide to go?
I don't know.
Oh, no.
But I found a tea party, I think.
I love tea parties. Oh, yes.
There's simply no room for you. No room. No room. No room.
There's plenty of room.
I tell you, there's not.
I tell you there is.
There's not.
There is.
There's not.
There is. See?
Have some juice.
I don't see any juice.
There isn't any.
Well, it wasn't very civil of you to offer it then.
It wasn't very civil of you to sit down without being invited.
Clean cup. Clean cup. Clean cup. Move down. Move down. Move down.
Moving down.
Yes, 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 yes. Why is a raven like a writing desk?
Come now, we shall have some fun. I love riddles.
And songs. I love songs. I say the little girl shall sing us a song.
Oh, a song. All right. Well, let me think of one. Oh, I think I remember this one. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb with fleeces white as snow. And everywhere that Mary went, Mary went, Mary went. Everywhere that Mary went, the sheep was sure to go.
Oh, I have a song too.
Oh, sing it.
Twinkle, twinkle, little bat, how I wonder what you're at. Up above the world so high, like a tea tray in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little bat, how I wonder where you're at.
Suppose we change the subject. I'm getting tired of those songs. I believe that young lady should tell us a story. Yes, yes, I want a story. Oh no, I want what kind of story do I want? I want a fun story. I want an improvisation story. I demand a story. Go, little girl.
Okay, well, most stories start once upon a time, so we'll start with that first. Once upon a time, there was a what? There was a fairy. And I think the fairy did something, but I don't remember what the fairy did. Tweedledee, what did the fairy do?
The fairy took some plum cake to her grandmother down the street because it was her birthday, you know, and because it was her birthday.
An unbirthday. I want an unbirthday.
Oh, it was her unbirthday, Tweedledum.
And the cake was very dry. And
What
so
kind of cake?
it was plum cake.
No.
Apparently. It was apple cake. It was hot fruit cake, and it was very dry though, and she needed a drink of water, but the well was also dry. What do you think, March Hare?
So, she went to her secret faucet inside of her secret room in her house and turned on the faucet and got a bunch of cold, 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 fresh spring water to drink. Mad Hatter?
Then, after she drank the water, her mouth felt lovely, and then she was ready to have the cake again because
No,
then
enough of the cake. There's been too much cake eating in this kingdom. Enough of this. Oh, don't you have somewhere to be, Rabbit?
Dear, oh dear, oh dear, we shall be late. Come, come, come. We shall be late. Oh, let's go.
I want a song. I want to be ready. Let's go.
Okay, I will dance. La 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 la.
Where is the music?
Oh, it's Humpty. It can't be anybody else. I'm certain of it. It's like his name is written all over his face. My, quite like an egg you are.
Very provoking to be called an egg.
Mm-hmm.
Very.
Well, I didn't say that you were an egg. I said that you were shaped like an egg, and it's a very pretty egg, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Some people have the brains of a baby and no more.
Well, what? How does it go? Oh, Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. No, okay, all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty Dumpty in his place again. That last line is much too long for poetry.
Well, don't just stand there chattering to yourself. Tell him your name and your business.
My name is Alice,
Well,
but...
oh, Alice? Alice? That's a silly enough name. What does it mean?
Must a name mean something?
Yes, of course it must. His name means the shape that he is. Oh, and Humpty, it's quite a handsome shape you are, too. Yes. So, with a name like yours, Alice, it has to mean something. What kind of shape does Alice mean?
Okay, well, Alice, I think, starts with the letter A, and the letter A is very pointy at the top, and then kind of gets wider as it goes down. Oh, that's like me! I'm very
and wide? And what are you talking about? Oh, enough of that nonsense.
You know, if you think we're waxworks, you ought to pay.
Waxworks weren't made to be looked at for nothing.
No.
Contrary-wise.
Tweedledum and Tweedledee agreed to have a battle, for Tweedledum said Tweedledee had spoiled his nice new rattle.
I know what you're thinking about.
But it isn't so. Know how.
Contrary-wise.
First boy,
Know how.
second boy.
Contrary-wise. First thing in a visit is to say how you do and shake hands.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how do you do? And I would shake your hand, but I don't know if I can. And I not Tweedle. This is Humpty Dumpty. He seems to be asleep, so I can't shake his hand. But if you're with anyone, shake their hands. But don't start fighting. Don't fight.
4 times around is enough for one dance.
No.
The rule is jam yesterday and jam tomorrow. But there is no jam for today.
It is jam every other day. And today isn't any other day, you know. Not at all. Huh. Now I want toast and jam. And jelly. I think that Hatter had both. Oh, my. Well, shouldn't someone be getting me toast and jam? And jelly?
Oh,
Let's go. Move. And someone, anyone, get that egg off the wall this instant. Oh. Are they back? Are the little boys back? Oh, do I see them yet? Where are they? Oh, there they are. I think it's time. I see you, White Rabbit. Get out of there. Go get toast and jam for me. Thank you. It's about time that the little boys recite a poem. I love poems. Yes, yes. Really? Does no one read? Oh, is that for me? Yes. Does no one read poetry anymore? Here, little boys, I have a poem for you.
The sun was shining on the sea, shining with all its might.
He did his very best to make the billows smooth and bright.
And this was odd, because it was the middle of the night.
The moon was shining sulkily because she thought the sun
Had got no business to be there after the day was done.
It's very rude of him, she said, to come and spoil the fun.
The sea was wet as wet can be. The sands were dry as dry.
You could not see a cloud because no cloud was in the sky.
No birds were flying overhead. There were no birds to fly. No birds to fly.
Oh, off with all of their heads. Enough with the birds, enough with the moon, enough with all of that. Harold, where are you, Harold? Read the accusation. Can I please have a fanfare? Thank you. Harold? Oh, I have to do everything by myself around here. The Queen of Hearts, she made some tarts, all on a summer's day. The Knave of Hearts, he stole those tarts. Yes, he did. And he took them quite away. Right? So now consider your verdict.
Not yet, not yet.
There's a great deal to come before that.
Well, what comes before that? Oh, yes, wait. Call the first witness.
I beg your pardon, Majesty, for bringing in these, but I was just lunching with the Mad Hatter, and I haven't quite yet finished my tea.
Well, darling, you should have finished by now. When did you begin?
The Ides of March, I think.
Well, Valentine's Day.
Tuesday.
January 22nd.
Halloween. I think it might have been Halloween. I don't know.
Halloween? Oh my, off with all of your heads.
Ooh, what fun! What fun!
Fun!
Why, it's all her fancy. She never executes nobody, you know.
Oh, it'll be your head next. Call the next witness, yes.
Next witness.
Well, how about Robert De Niro? No, Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
No, dumb. No, dumb.
March hare.
Much hair.
The Mad Hatter. No, Elvis. Elvis, yeah.
I believe Elvis has left the building. Call that witness.
It's the little girl.
Not me. I don't know what's happening.
Oh, silence from all of you. Now listen closely. Are you getting close? Come closer, all of you. I give you fair warning. Either you or your head must be off in no time, and that in half the time at all. Take your choice. I still see you. Take your choice. Go. I will take your heads. Oh, it's just you again, little girl. So, where did you come from? Where are you going? Look up, speak nicely. Oh, and stop that twiddling of your fingers all the time.
I don't twiddle my fingers. I came from the same place that you did, and I'm trying to find my way home.
Are you yelling at me? And your way home? All of the ways around here belong to me. Why did you come out here at all? I don't understand, and you don't know any of the protocols. You do nothing the right way. All right, are you ready? I'm going to teach you. And everyone else out there who's joined the kingdom, you better be doing these too. Are you ready? Number one, curtsy. Curtsy while you're thinking what to say. It saves time. Little girl, show them how to curtsy.
Okay, we talked about this earlier, so if I remember, you cross your feet with your toes out, you grab your dress or your pants or whatever you have, and you bend at the knees and you put your head down, and then you come back out.
No, that's good enough. All right, everyone, are you ready? As quickly as you can, stand at attention. Really? That was quickly? Do you understand the word quickly, little girl? We're going to try that again. Are you ready? Quickly, stand at attention. Ah, there we go. And now it's time for you to answer. Take a deep breath. No, bigger. Even bigger. Come on, open your mouth. Open your mouth. No, just a little. Open your mouth. Ready? Are you ready? And speak. Perfect. Enough of that. Have you dined with the lion and the unicorn yet?
I don't believe in unicorns.
Well, you should. How do you not know them? Oh, they're not teaching poetry in schools anymore, are they? Everyone should know these. Oh, my. How do you not know this poem? It's another Luddite in my kingdom. Here, I want you to read this because every word is true.
All right. Well, I'll read it. Thank you. The lion and the unicorn were fighting for the crown. The lion beat the unicorn all around the town. Some gave them white bread, some gave them brown, some gave them plum cake and drowned them out of town. Wait. So they were fighting for the crown. Does that mean that the one that wins gets the crown?
Oh, dear me. No. What an idea. You are such a strange child. As large as life, and you are twice as natural, too. Are they eating plum cake? Are you eating plum cake again? How many times have I told you? No more plum cake in this kingdom. Now take that cake, get it out of my sight right now. And I believe it's time for everyone to dance, maybe the Macarena. Does everyone know the Macarena?
Oh, not to dance again?
Yes, let's go.
Okay, so how did you do it?
Where is my white rabbit? She can Macarena. And
Okay.
Dee and Dum, why aren't you singing? It's because of
Will
that.
you, won't you join the dance? Will you, won't you join the
A
dance?
dance.
Will you, won't you join the dance? Will you, won't you join the dance? Will you, won't you join the dance? Will you, won't you join the dance?
Oh, enough dancing because you've almost missed the poem. He was running out. I had to grab him quickly. I hate it when the poems run away. Oh. Now, here we go. Is everyone ready? This is one of my favorite poems. 'Twas brillig, and the slithy toves did gyre and gimble in the wabe. All mimsy were the borogoves, and the mome rats out grabe.
of it mean?
Well, everyone, don't just stand there. Answer the girl. Enough, let's go.
Really, it's 4 o'clock.
Slithy is light and slithy.
Toes are like badgers.
To gyre is to go around.
To gimble is to make holes in it.
The wabe is a grass plot around the sundial.
Mimsy is flimsy and miserable.
Burrow Grove is a thin, shabby-looking bird.
Oh, wrath is a sort of green pig.
Yes, yes. And outgrabe means to bellow and whistle. Come on. Whoa.
Oh, enough now of the outgraving. Very good. They got the point. They got it. All right, here we go. Beware the Jabberwock, my son. The jaws that bite, the claws that catch. Beware the Jub bird, and shun the frumious Bandersnatch. Everyone out there, show me my Jub birds. Show me my frumious Bandersnatches. He took his vorpal sword in hand. Long time the Maxim foe he sought. So rested he by the tum-tum tree and stood a while in thought. And as an uffish thought he stood, the Jabberwock, everyone show me, with eyes of flame, came whiffling through the tulgey wood and burbled as it came. Can I have some burbling, please? Stop it by now. 1, 2, 1, 2, and through. The vorpal blade went snicker-snack. He left it dead, and with its head he went galumphing back. Oh, and hast thou slain the Jabberwock? Come to my arms, my beamish boy. Oh, fragiste, callooh, calais, he chortled in his joy. Was brillig and the slithy toves did gyre and gimble in the wabe. All mimsy were the borogoves, and the mome wraths outgrabe. Oh yes, yes, bravo everyone, and everyone out there who joined us in the kingdom. Very, very nice.
Wonderful,
Thank you for
wonderful.
joining us. Oh, we probably ought to send the little girl home. What do you think? I think so. Oh, little girl, it is time for you to go home. Here you go.
Thank you. In a wonderland they lie, dreaming as the days go by, dreaming as the summers die, ever drifting down the stream, lingering in the golden gleam. Life, what is it but a dream?
Oh, very nice. You can go home now. So can everyone else. Thank you so much for joining us today. Can all of the characters say goodbye to everyone?
Goodbye.
Thank you for
Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Oh, and please,
Have
please,
some tea.
please, make sure to read poems. They're very, very good. And to read books. Books and poems are wonderful things and can take you to great, wonderful, beauteous places. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for coming to my tea party.
Bye, everybody.